What's up, you guys? It's Jason from Tattooed Car Culture. Thank you for stopping back by the channel, and if this is your first time here, then welcome. Today, I'm really excited to bring you guys a new mod for this car. I will have a discount code for it if you decide to pick up one for yourself. It'll be at the end of the video, so you gotta stick around. This mod comes with some controversy. There's a lot of naysayers out there and a lot of haters on it, and then there's a lot of positive reviews on it. But hey, we're gonna give it a try because I love trying new things. Picked myself up a pedal commander. Now what this thing is designed to do is increase your throttle response. It's designed to eliminate your throttle lag with 4 different modes. So you have Eco, City, Sport, and Sport Plus. And each of those have 9 settings. So you have +4 and -4, so that's 8 plus the 1 of your choice. So 9 settings each, total of 36 different customizable drive modes. So the instructions say turn off the ignition or make sure the car is off. So we're good there. Keep the key fob at least 35 feet away from the vehicle. Wait 15 minutes with your driver door open to allow your computer to shut down, okay? So I'll leave my driver door open. Next, we gotta keep the key fob at least 35 feet away from the vehicle. Got an idea. All right, so while my keys are in orbit, we'll go ahead and start the timer. So Pedal Commander also gives a warning. If you do not wait as long as explained in the installation process and you unplug the gas pedal too soon, you will receive a check engine light because the vehicle's computer still has power and has detected a sensor was unplugged. So it is really imperative that you either A, disconnect the negative terminal of the battery or just wait the 15 minutes to allow your computer to completely shut down. With that being said, let's go ahead and do an unboxing. So it does come with a nice plastic box that you can use for, you know, spare tools or things of that nature. You obviously have a little like instruction manual, gives the overview of the different modes and what they are. Obviously when the Pedal Commander lights are off, your vehicle is operating at stock throttle response. So that's another thing that a lot of these videos don't highlight, is even with this Pedal Commander plugged in, you can leave it off. If you are letting, you know, a significant other drive your vehicle or something of that nature, you can just power it completely off even though it's still plugged in. So that's a fun little feature. They also give you some Velcro strips for mounting purposes, and then some alcohol wipes, couple zip ties, and then the unit itself Alright guys, so now that the wait is over, we're going to go ahead and get to the installation. You will need an interior removal tool. You can use a screwdriver, but I choose to use these because that's what they're designed to do. There's 2 that I need to remove. There's one right here in the left-hand side, and then there's another one in the right-hand side. And all this is just a little protective cover. Once we remove this cover, then we'll have access to the accelerator pedal. Okay, so essentially what I've done is just remove that so I can now gain access to the accelerator pedal. Pretty straightforward installation. There's a male and female plug on this, basically installing it in line with the original accelerator pedal. Okay guys, here's a little bit of a better close-up view. So you're gonna unplug the accelerator pedal connector. The new pedal commander connector is going to be the same. So we're gonna plug this in to the factory, and then we're gonna connect the female into this original connector. Alright guys, so I have it all installed and mounted. The only thing I didn't show you is the process of actually mounting it, because I kind of went back and forth several times. I chose to mount it here because it doesn't interfere with my leg at all. I can still reach it very easily. It's still centrally located, so that's where I chose to mount it. But again, it's all a matter of preference. I did, just before I put all this back together, I did just kind of want to show you what the final product looks like installed. You can kind of see how I tucked up the wires. So again, the pedal commander installs right here. That's the clip. And then again, I just kind of tucked all the wires neatly and then ran it to the pedal commander itself. So just kind of want to show you that, guys, really quick, and then now I'm gonna put it back together. So that's the final installation, just to kind of show you guys what it looks like all installed. I honestly think I'm going to relocate this. This material that Dodge uses, like, nothing really wants to stick to it. So I think I'm gonna have to find out a different mounting solution for this. But let's go for a drive and test this baby out. Oh, just heard my keys drop from outer space, so we gotta do a cold start. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn it on. And so right now City is engaged. So we're gonna push it again. There's sport mode, and then we can go ahead and increase. We will go sport +4, and we'll see how that feels. Wow. Holy crap, that feels awesome. Yeah, that feels really good. It legit takes the lag out, just like it says. I honestly really feel like this is how the car should have felt factory, like from the dealer. We're at a stopped position. Car still in drive and still running, as you can see. So as long as your foot is off the accelerator pedal. The other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is if you go into eco mode, if you increase, so if you hit the plus sign in eco mode, that will actually desensitize your pedal, meaning a more aggressive eco mode, meaning less throttle response, if that makes sense. But all these other ones, if you do City, Sport, or Sport Plus, increasing it will increase the throttle response accordingly. But if you go into eco mode, increasing it in eco mode will actually give you the reverse effect, if that makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and push the pedal commander button, and then that's gonna engage it into Sport Plus. So this will be Sport Plus +4. So this is the maximum, the most aggressive setting. So wish me luck. We're gonna try this out. Oh yeah, this this thing is super twitchy. This thing is so twitchy. Oh, I think this is gonna be my favorite drive mode. Guys, no lie, I honestly feel like this brings the love back for the car. Not that I ever lost interest in the car, but it feels like you just got a much more aggressive tune on your vehicle. It's not just for modern muscle. I mean, yeah, it's for my Dodge Charger, but Camaro guys use this, Mustang guys use this, and honestly, I got turned on to this because a lot of my buddies who do a lot of off-roading and side-by-side world, like razors and things like that, they swear up and down by this product. So this thing just completely wakes up the car. Coming from like old school muscle cars, I used to have a 69 Chevelle. You just had a much more raw, visceral feeling with the car. You were more connected with the car because it was a more one-to-one throttle input. You stepped on the gas and the car responded accordingly. So, man, this is just amazing. Guys, I'm really trying to control my response, but here's my thoughts in my review. 2 thumbs up. This thing is freaking rad. The best way I can describe it is it feels like you just got your car aggressively tuned. It feels like you just spent a lot more money than what this thing costs, but it just gives you a lot more throttle response and a lot more bottom end feedback. Now, this device isn't going to add any specific horsepower numbers like dyno data, but what it is going to give you is it's going to give you a much better driving experience and a much more fun experience at that. And again, the reason why I like this so much is if you have a significant other that drives your car, you can literally just turn the pedal commander off and it'll go back to factory throttle response. But like I showed you, you have 36 different throttle response modes, and you can fine tune that, and it really just depends on your driving style. You want to go to the drag strip, or you track your car, or you want to have a drifting event or something of that nature, and you want the more aggressive throttle response. That's what this thing will give you. As promised, you guys will get 10% off your order if you click the link below and enter promo code TCC10. So TCC10. It'll get you 10% off your entire order. If you're just buying one, you figure 300 bucks, 10% off, that'll save you 30 bucks. So now I'm actually considering buying one for my wife's Jeep. The other thing I think you guys are gonna be stoked about is it doesn't leave any type of carbon footprint, if you will, on your computer. So what that means is a dealer will never know that you had it installed if you need to take your vehicle in for service. Pedal Commander recommends if you just take it in for normal, oil changes or something of that nature, that you can just kind of like tuck it away, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. If you do want to be super cautious, as I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, installation is pretty straightforward. So if you did have to take your vehicle in for extensive repairs, or you just didn't want to leave it plugged in while taking it to the dealer, it's pretty straightforward. You just unplug the connector, plug the factory connector back in, and then just tuck it away, or just remove it out of the vehicle. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. It's hard to convey driving experience and throttle input in a video, but hands down, no BS. I wish I'd gotten this a long time ago. And I've seen other MOPAR channels review this. It's a mixed bag. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I wanted to test it out, make my own assumption, not let someone make my decision for me. In my own personal opinion, this thing freaking rocks, especially since I daily drive the car. Again, 10% off your order if you guys click the link below and enter code TCC10. If you liked this video or found it useful at any time, give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. I post weekly MOPAR content. And as always, be unique, stay humble, and God bless. Peace.